Hello everybody and welcome to Visually Interesting Games. So I picked up this game, the Stomping Land, and I thought I would give it a go. I'm going to go into a solo game. It recommends that you go into multiplayer, but I'm not sure how the game is in terms of saving and stuff at the moment, in terms of servers. I actually haven't tested it. That's a bit of an unfortunate view when you first come in. I haven't actually tested it in terms of how well it actually saves the game and when it saves it, so this may be a very short playthrough. But I thought I'd give it a go anyway. So, the Stomping Land, basically it's a sort of survival game, and you're basically in a world that's filled with various different dinosaurs and stuff, and at the moment it is in a very early access, very alpha state. I mean, it runs fairly well. I mean, it's pretty... I mean, the graphics aren't the best. There's various graphical looking sort of glitches and stuff like that, and the way things are just generally a little bit clunky for the game. But I wouldn't say it's not unplayable, we'll say that much. It's pretty good compared to what some of the alpha ones can be. So anyway, I'm beginning just by mining away, I suppose you could say mining, chopping down some trees to get some wood, and as you can see, you get a block of wood and you literally just drop it down and it gives you this kind of crate which just gets bigger the more you put into it. We'll just see this. We've got 12 wood there. You can do this where you interact with it. You can pull it, so it puts like a rope on it and you can drag it around with you. So now we can try and find some stone because we need to be able to create some stuff. What we want to do first of all is make a home for ourselves. So we want a nice little teepee. I believe there is. Oh, we've got to be very careful. We don't want to attract too many dinosaurs. You do have to watch out in this game for dinosaurs and things like that. Some of them will run away from you if they're just like herbivores. Some of them won't run away, but they won't attack you unless you attack them first. And other ones will just obliterate you at the first moment that they have. So we want to stay away from them. What we want to kind of do is we need to get some stone and combine it with the wood we've got, and that'll allow us to create a teepee. It'll allow us to create a fire, and also we will be able to create some weapons and stuff like that. So let's just pull the stone next to the wood even next to the stone. Let's unattach that and let's see if this will give us some stone. Is it giving us stone? Oh, it has, right. There we go, got a bit of stone, just dump that in there. I think for a teepee you only need 10 wood and 10 stone. So we'll just... No, not 10 stone, 4 stone. 4 stone, yeah. Nothing too drastic. So we'll put some stone in there. Let's interact with that, and you can see now we can make bolus, which is a weapon, bow, weapon, fire pit, which is good to cook meat on, shield, spear, teepee, torch, totem. I'm not sure what the totem does actually. That's one thing I haven't explored yet. What I am going to do is just take out a couple of pieces of wood from this one, because I don't think we need all of that in there to create the teepee. One thing to be aware of, when you click build teepee, it will build it on top of where you are, so it will build a teepee here. Oh god, we got to run. Okay. Already it's gone bad. Can we hide in here? Is this going to work? Will it find me? I seriously hope not. At the moment the dinosaurs are kind of quite slow in terms of their running speed. When they're from a distance, it's just almost like there's a lag on the game. I don't think it is lag, I'm not sure. I think maybe the animations just look a little bit odd, like they've tried to keep the running animation and they've just slowed it down for the walking. But that dinosaur's there, we want to be careful of that. So there is a lot of this in this game, sort of hiding, trying to sneak around. You can see on the right hand side of the interface that I've got an eye. There's like a bit of meat that's just starting to show, which obviously is your hunger. Oh dear. This probably isn't the best place to be. We should try and get out of here as soon as we possibly can. Let's just pull that. We'll abandon that bit of wood that's down there and try and get out. So there's a couple of spawn points on the game. I think there's 2 spawn points on the map. I'm not too sure what the actual map looks like, size-wise or shape. I think it is an island. But there's 2 spawn points. This is one. Both of them are on like a beach. But there's a fair amount to sort of explore and to see. I mean, most of it is just jungle, from what I've gathered so far playing the game. But we want to try and find a nice little place that we can put our camp down, that we're not going to be disturbed constantly by dinosaurs. We haven't got to contend with people because we're doing a solo game, so that's okay at least. What I've discovered though from playing online a little bit is that actually the population can be quite reasonable. They're not like in games like DayZ and Rust where everyone is just one massive PvP, which is kind of what those games, that's not DayZ so much, but Rust seems to be designed to be a very PvP oriented game. But yeah, it's not like that. People are pretty reasonable. Generally people get along and you sort of band together to try and take down some larger dinosaurs and stuff like that. So, just trying to find decent I want to have some rock near me. I wonder if this up here will be suitable. I'll just leave that there and see if I can just mine out some stone. No, it doesn't seem to be. What about here? Actually, there is a rock over there that I can go. So if we'll go over to the rock over there. You want to sort of go to a place that's got various resources kind of around you to make it easier to sort of make new weapons and stuff. At the moment, there isn't too much in the game. You can make your house, your teepee, fire pit and stuff. You can sort of feed yourself. You can make a few weapons that I just showed you to kill various dinosaurs, hunt the dinosaurs, kill them, take their meat and eat them. Something else that you can actually do is you can also tame. There's a lake over there, that might be quite nice. You can also tame the dinosaurs. The way you do that is I think you need to get where it's got 0 at the bottom right. They're like herbs. You need to get 2 herbs, I think, and you kill a dinosaur. You will then heal the dinosaur up, and you can then mount it, and you can ride around on the dinosaur, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'll just get over here. Other than that, there isn't really too much in the game as of yet. But like I say, it is early access, it is alpha, so and they're going to be adding lots more. There's going to be sort of traps in the future and all that kind of stuff, I believe. Oh, did I just hear? Sometimes you can hear quite loud footsteps. This looks quite nice actually. This would be a nice little place to set up camp. By this rock would be good actually, because what the hell was that? I get very nervous about the sounds in this game. What's this in here? Huh. This looks quite nice actually. This is quite a nice little spot. Right, I'm gonna make a fire pit first of all. I'm not sure how much is required. Alright, let's just do a fire pit. Here, let's try and get it more central to this location. Fire pit. Right, so it builds in the direction that you're kind of facing. So the TP will build and its entrance will be the direction that you're facing. So you want to sort of... What is this thing doing here? Can we kill this thing? Ah, missed it. That's unfortunate. Could have had a little bit of meat on the fire while we were making our TP. Right, so that's our four stone we need. Let's pull this next to a tree. I think this feature is really good. It's so useful because you have to put them in within the same sort of basket, and if you had to carry it all the way over back to that stone thing every time, it's going to take you twice as long to do everything. So that's quite a nice little feature they've put in to begin with. Don't know if that'll stay around or if they're going to try and find a better way of doing things. Alright, let's just mine this. It's not quite the same as the forest. The forest has got a little bit more animation when it comes to chopping trees down and things. Kind of a similar game. I feel like they're quite similar games anyway. So let's pull that. We'll try and pull that resource box on top of the fire pit. Hopefully we can make it. How do we want our entrance to be? I'll tell you what, we'll have our entrance looking at the lake. So if we face the direction that we need to be, little turkey dinosaur over there pecking away, and I think I may have just made a big mistake. Oh no, here we go. Right, TP. This is why it's good to put the fire pit down first, because now we've got the TP directly above the fire pit. If you do it the other way round, you can't physically pull the fire pit into the middle. It basically just stays at the entrance, which isn't much good. So we could put our fire down. Doesn't seem to be actually creating a fire, but I have seen it make a fire, so I know that it can. That's a bit peculiar. Oh, we'll investigate that in future. Maybe we'll have to take that down and put another one down, but that kind of defeats the object of putting it down first. But yeah, now that we've made our TP and our fire pit, guys, I think I'm going to call that the end of episode 1. Stay tuned for number 2 very soon, and I will see you then. Goodbye.